Now, the Tesla Model S now comes with autopilot hardware, whether you have it purchased it or not. You can always purchase it as the software unlocked to turn it on at a later date. Now, while the autopilot software has not yet been released, it does have some autopilot-ish features that are starting to slowly roll out. One of the currents is traffic-aware cruise control. You see we're currently cruising at 75, and especially with the Model S, this can come in extremely handy if you find yourself low in charge. One of these situations would be if you're low in charge. A lot of times we have a habit of drafting semis. I have done this to, I wouldn't say exponentially increase, but greatly increase the range on my car to make it an extra little bit of a distance. And the nice thing about that is, since this car will automatically brake, even emergency brake, all the way down to a complete stop. Now, you got to do this at your own risk. I don't take any responsibility for your actions whatsoever. I'm just showing you what I have managed to do. Now, there is a setting adjustment. You can adjust the distance from the vehicle in front of you. So I'm going to start off with 7 car lengths. Or 7. I don't know if it's actual car lengths or not, or how they judge that. And please keep in mind, I am paying 100% attention to the road. The camera is a secondary thing. It's in my hand. My hand's just holding still. Okay, so we're coming up on the semi in front of us. Car has slowed us down to match his speed. So he's at about 71 miles per hour. So what I will do now, you can still see the semi is still a bit of a distance away. We just dropped down to 70. I'm going to adjust the car distance to the vehicle in front of us to 3. So the car is going to speed up just slightly, not much, to bring us what a number 3 setting would show. I believe it's supposed to show car lengths. I think it's not quite that accurate, but roughly. So we're matching the semi speed at 69. A little bit of an uneven road here. I'm going to switch it to number 1 now, see how close it'll bring us. And is it windy out today? Today is just one strange day. A couple days ago 80, today's 63 and windy and nasty. Feels like fall. Alright, so we're matching the semi at 70. We're pretty close. I could throw, and I can't throw very hard, but I'm not a baseball player or anything, but I could throw a baseball and pretty easily hit the back of that semi. So we're matching pretty good, and power consumption has dropped. Because the closer you get to the back of another vehicle, semi specifically, the more your power consumption will drop. We're at about 15 kilowatts right now on a flat road, and we're still going into the wind. And before, I was at going into the wind without the semi blocking it, we were at about 30 kilowatts. That's almost a decrease by half in this situation. Headwinds are the absolute worst, and semis are absolutely spectacular for blocking headwinds. So there you go. There's a nice neat little tip and trick if you have autopilot hardware to be able to draft a semi. And it's almost like Star Trek, where you tell helmsmen match their speed. Well, vehicle matches the speed, takes care of that automatically. And now if the semi were to even slam on his brakes, the car itself would also do the same to bring it to a stop. Of course, use your best judgment. If the road's slick or nasty, chances are the semi is going to stop a little quicker than you are. Well, maybe not, but why take the risk? If you're a little more nervous, adjust it to 7 and back off. Even at 7, given that you're a further distance from the semi, it's still breaking a lot of that nasty wind. Won't be as efficient as if you're doing a number 1 or a number 2 or number 3 setting, but it is still better than nothing. Now the car is staying at a slow, drop the speed slightly to allow the semi to pull away a little more. And now it's coming back up, matching Matching the speed, it's accelerating slightly up to 69, 70, and now we're matched at 70. Smile, cheese.